Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, 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 how are you? Hello friends, welcome to Circle Time in Miss April's classroom. My name is Miss April. What's your name? Thank you so much for joining me today. We have a lot to learn in Circle Time. Let's start with our weather song. What is the weather, the weather, the weather? What is the weather today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy? Is it snowy? What is the weather today? Okay, friends, it's time to look out of our weather window so we can see what the weather is today. Ready? Ooh, what's the weather like today? I see the trees moving. It's a windy day. Can you help me make a weather sentence? Excellent. Let's start with a weather picture. Which picture shows a windy day? If you chose this picture, I agree. I see lines, squiggly lines. They represent the wind blowing back and forth. Let's add the picture to our weather sentence. Okay, let's read today's weather sentence together. Ready? The weather is windy. Great job. Let's read it one more time. The weather is windy. Excellent job. Okay, it's time to sing our windy day song. Ready? Windy, 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 it is windy today. W-I-N-D-Y, windy, it is windy today. Great job, friends. Okay, it's time to get Perry the polar bear dressed for a windy day. We have to remember that it's winter time, so that means it's also cold outside. Let's help get Perry dressed for the cold, windy day. We'll start with his top. Which top should Perry wear on a cold, windy day? Should he wear a tank top or a long sleeve shirt? If you chose the long sleeve shirt, I agree. The tank top will not keep him warm on a windy, cold day. He needs a long sleeve shirt. Let's put the long sleeve shirt on Perry. What color is his shirt today? He has a blue shirt. Perry already chose his bottoms. Let me show you which bottoms Perry chose. He chose his long pants. What color pants did he choose? He chose green pants. Let's put the green pants on Perry. Perfect. Now we need to put shoes on Perry. Perry wants his shoes to match his pants. Which shoes would Perry wear if he wants them to match his pants? Should he wear his red shoes or his green shoes? If you chose the green shoes, you are correct. Perry's pants are green, so he wants his shoes to be green. All right, let's put the green shoes on Perry. There we go. Perry is all dressed for our cold, windy day. Thank you so much for helping. Now it's time to move on to our letter of the week. Yesterday, we learned a new letter and a new sound. Do you remember the name of our letter? It's the letter B. Can you say that? B. Great job. Do you remember what sound the letter B makes? It makes the B sound. B, B, B. The letter B makes the B sound. Yesterday, we looked at a ball. We know that ball starts with the letter B because we hear the B sound at the beginning. Today, we're going to take a closer look at our uppercase B and our lowercase b. Let's talk about what they look like. We'll start with our uppercase B. Our uppercase B is a tall letter. It has a straight line going down. We call it a vertical line. And it has a curve at the top and another curve at the bottom. Our lowercase b is also a tall letter. It has a straight line going down, just like the uppercase b. We call it a vertical line. But the lowercase b only has one curve at the bottom. We are going to go on a letter hunt today. I'm going to show you a letter on the board. And you're going to have to tell me if it's the letter B. You can give me a thumbs up or say yes. Or if it's not a letter B, you'll give me a thumbs down or say no. So remember, we're looking for the letter B. Can you help me? Excellent. Let's look at our first letter. Is this the letter B? If you have your thumb down, you are correct. This is not the letter B. It does not look like our uppercase B or our lowercase b. Do you remember what letter this is? It's the letter D. It's an uppercase D. The letter D makes the D sound. Okay, let's look at another letter. Is this the letter B? If you have your thumb up, you are correct. This is the letter B. Is it an uppercase B or a lowercase b? It's a lowercase b. It has a straight line going down and a curve at the bottom. And the curve goes to the right. Okay, let's look at one more letter. Is this the letter B? If you have your thumb up, you are correct. This is the letter B. Is it an uppercase B or a lowercase b? It's an uppercase B. It has a straight line down and a curve going to the right at the top and a curve going to the right at the bottom. Excellent work, friends. You helped me find two B's. We found an uppercase B and a lowercase b. Okay, now it's time to read our word of the day. Are you ready to see the letters in today's word? Perfect. Let's take a look. I see the letter B, the letter A, and the letter T. Okay, now let's talk about the sound that each letter makes. What sound does the letter B make? The letter B makes the B sound. What about the letter A? What sound does the letter A make? It makes the A sound. What sound does the letter T make? It makes the T sound. Okay, let's put those sounds together so we can figure out what our word is today. Ready? B, A, T. B, A, T. B, A, T. Bat, bat. Can you figure out what today's word is? Bat. Bat. Our word of the day is bat. Ooh, that's a bat. I don't like bats. They fly at night. They're nocturnal animals, just like an owl. We learned that owls were nocturnal animals when we learned about the day and nighttime in our Earth and Space unit. We know that we spell bat, B-A-T. Were you able to read today's word? If you were, excellent. I'm so proud of you. And if you had a little trouble, it's okay. We practice every day because the more we practice, the better we get. reading can be a little tricky. That's why it's important that we practice reading. Okay, now it's time for our number of the day. Remember, this week we're reviewing numbers that we've already learned. Let's look at today's number. What number is this? If you said the number 9, you are correct. Today we are learning the number 9. Let's put it on the board. Okay, I know that this is a 9 because it has a big curve at the top, almost like a circle, and then a line going down. Sometimes the line goes straight down and sometimes it goes at a diagonal. You can write it either way. Okay, since we're talking about the number 9 today, we need to put 9 stars in the sky. Can you help me? Excellent. Okay, let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I heard the number 9. That means we need to stop. Okay, let's count the stars one more time, just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, we do have 9 stars in the sky. Thank you so much for helping me count the 9 stars. Okay, now it's time for our number activity. Today's activity is matching. You're going to see objects on one side and numbers on the other side. We have to count the number of objects there are and draw a line matching the number of objects to the actual number it represents. Okay, are you ready to look at our pictures and match them to the numbers? Excellent. Our first picture is a group of butterflies. How many butterflies are there? Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 butterflies. Can you help me find the number 7? Do you see it? Okay, take your magic finger. Let's draw a line from the butterflies to the number 7. Excellent. Okay, let's count our next group of objects. They're boats. How many boats are there? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last number we said was 8. That means there are 8 boats. Do you see the number 8? Perfect. Help me draw a line from the 8 boats to the number 8. You did it! Great work! Okay, we have one more group of objects. They're birds. Help me count the birds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many birds are there? There are 6 birds. Do you see the number 6? Use your magic finger. Draw a line from the 6 birds to the number 6. Excellent. Great job, friends. You helped me match the picture to the number it represents. Excellent work. Okay, now that we're finished with our numbers, it's time to move on to our sight word of the week. Do you remember this week's sight word? It's the word my. Can you say my? Good. We spell the word my, M-Y. Remember, this is not a word we can sound out. We have to be able to look at it and know what it is. So when we see the letters M-Y, we know that it's the word my. Let's clap our word. Ready? My. M-Y. My. Excellent. Let's do it one more time. my. M-Y, my. Perfect. Great work, friends. Okay, now that we're finished looking at our sight word, it's time to talk about our shape of the week. We are learning what a cylinder looks like. Do you remember how to describe a cylinder? What does a cylinder look like? Well, we know that a cylinder has a circle shape at the top and a circle shape at the bottom. And connecting the circle shape is a rectangle that's curved around. Yesterday, I showed you a container of salt. The container is a cylinder shape. It has a circle at the top, a circle at the bottom, and in the middle, connecting the two circles, it's like a long rectangle that's wrapped all the way around. Today, we are going to look at shapes, and you have to give me a thumb up if it's a cylinder, or a thumb down if it's not a cylinder. Let's get started. Is this a cylinder? If you have your thumb up, you are correct. This is a cylinder. It has a circle at the top, a circle at the bottom, and a long rectangle connecting the two circles. Okay, let's look at another shape. Is this a cylinder? If you have your thumb down, you are correct. This is not a cylinder. It does have a circle shape at the bottom, but there's a point at the top. Our cylinder doesn't have a point at the top or the bottom. Let's take a look at one more picture. Is this a cylinder? If you have your thumb up, you are correct. It's a cylinder because it has a circle at the top, a circle at the bottom, and a rectangle that wraps around to connect the two circles. Great job, friends! You helped me find two cylinders. Hey, that's it for our circle time today. You did an amazing job reviewing all of the material. Tomorrow, we're going to do more fun activities to help us remember all the things we've been learning. So make sure you join me again tomorrow for circle time. I'll see you then. Bye. Hi everyone, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. And if you would like to see more videos just like this one from Miss April's classroom, make sure you click subscribe.